And the returner is tackled. Coverage team. First down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. They go with a direct snap. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. And it's caught.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40, the 30, crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, ASU. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Backs them up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gets loose now and heads downfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Where the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Important second down play coming up. Toss play, running right. Breaks loose at the 40. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SC.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trojans offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. A change of direction.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
DB is backing off from the line now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Trojans getting set on first and 10. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. The screen pass almost intercepted there. He's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.